love me, they love me, they love me, they love. What's up, y'all? I'm your boy Kato. That's Mav, it's the Convo with Mav and Kato. First and foremost, Mav, you got something you got to say that you want to say before I get going? Because I got a couple of things I want to say.
Go ahead, bro. Run your mouth.
All right. First and foremost, man, we got to shout out the essential workers. Thank y'all for everything that y'all do. I'm hearing that there is a vaccine on the way. They're talking about it's supposed to be out within a couple of months. So I'm chalking that all up to y'all, man, and this new administration. So shout out to Kamala Harris and shout out to Joe Biden. We do have a new president on the way, and we did move the devil out of the White House. So we got to rejoice for that. Hey, man, today is a special day, bro. It's November 10th, right? And man, it's a lot of legends' birthday today, bro. So we gotta shout that out, man. Shout out to my Rough Rider sister Eve. Today's her birthday. Shout out to my boy Tracy Morgan, the legend, the comedian legend. Shout out to Tommy Davidson. Shout out to Warren G, Heavy D, French Montana, Big Pun, Cisco from Drew Hill. I'm like, man, it's some big dog birthdays today, man. So, I wanted to go ahead and shout that out, man. But as for right now, what's going on with you, man? I'm gonna pass it over to you. What's happening?
Man, nothing much, bro. Just living one day at a time, kid. And
sure.
I mean, I'm excited for the upcoming years.
Right.
But at the same time, for the next couple of months, it's gonna be
we still got to deal with the clown for a few more months,
bruh.
And he ain't bullshitting.
And who knows? Who knows, bro? It might not even be a few more months, bro. It might get to the point to where he gets the shit overturned. I don't know how he can possibly do it, but knowing Donald Trump, he's gonna do something.
For sure. Hey, and since we started off there, man, let me say this. So everybody that voted for Biden and Harris, if you want them to be able to get some real business done, it's another runoff election going on in Georgia, man. It's 2 Senate seats up, and Democrats need to get those seats so we can really get some legislation passed. Democrats need those seats, man. So who is it? It's Raphael Warnock. That's one of the Democrats running for Senate. And then it is Jon Ossoff. He's another Democrat running for Senate. And honestly, man, the Democrats need those 2 seats so they can actually pass some legislation. Because one thing about being the president, you're the president. But at the same time, bro, if the Senate ain't on your side, they could cut all that shit out, bro. And nothing won't get passed. So, man, we do need people in Georgia to vote for, once again, his name is Raphael Warnock, and we need them to vote for Josh Ossoff, because like I said, man, Democrats need those 2 seats.
I'm saying, if everything stands the way it's supposed to stand right now, and Donald Trump is to leave in January, don't he take isn't 3 Republicans leaving with him, leaving the seats, giving the seats of the 3 Democrats?
No,
I think we got the House, bro.
No, not at all.
We ain't
not at all. Right now, with the way things are going, we need those 2 guys to win so they can have a 50-50 split. And because Biden and Harris won, then they can take the House over. But those 2 guys have to get those 2 seats first. So right now, dude, we still not in the clear. We need those seats.
I thought everything was.
No, man, we need those seats, bro. Like. For real. We're not gonna get no legislation passed. It's gonna be like the same thing Obama was running into. When Obama was trying to pass good bills and shit like that, the Senate shut it right down. Because anytime you're trying to do something good for everybody, Senate don't want to hit. Republican Senate don't want to hear that shit. They shut it right down.
I know. Exactly. If it does not benefit them.
Exactly. If it ain't benefiting the rich, that's their main thing. They like to cut taxes for the rich. It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. They like to cut taxes for the rich and charge that tax bill to the poor and middle class. It's just weird.
Well, it's gonna be a lot of rich people talking shit, bro.
Yeah.
If they ain't already, I think they already talking shit. Matter of fact, about the whole election, bro. Like, oh man, this cheating, he cheated. Oh no, this motherfucker gonna raise all taxes. I'm sitting back looking at him like, shit, bitch.
Man, let me tell some of y'all something. Hold on. You said rich people. All right, cool. That's one thing. But if your ass don't make no $400,000, you ain't got to worry about no taxes. Your taxes not going up.
Then
Let
nigga,
me clear that up for
rich
the
folks.
people that ain't making $400,000. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? That is another thing to really
Yeah,
clarify, though,
man.
man, because a lot of
Shut
people
your
getting that
ass up.
shit from
God damn it.
Oh man, but dude, all these motherfuckers, rich people, man, like they make over 400K a year.
Right.
Them the main ones talking shit right now. Them, like I hear it all the time. Oh man, no, matter of fact, here's what got me. What got me. I'm sitting here at the job, right? So me, my boss, and my partner that was here that day you met, who was all sitting talking and shit. Yeah, he started running his mouth like, oh man, yeah, Biden them cheated or whatever, blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure, but this is what he said. I'm pretty sure Biden would have won, and he didn't need to cheat. I'm pretty sure he would have won, but I'm like, first off, all this cheating shit. Then he shut me the fuck up talking about some the taxes and shit. And then he talking about how Trump helped out, and then they gonna boy next to him, yeah, Trump did help out, man. Send out them stimulus checks. In my head, bro. Hold on.
You know what, man? Never underestimate a old trick ass nigga that's sitting there going like this.
Listen,
boy, you know Trump was finna send them checks out, boy.
Listen, bro.
Never underestimate that nigga.
This is what gets me is that. First off, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I don't like to fucking read. I'm not saying I can't read, motherfucker.
I don't like to read, okay?
I could read like a motherfucker. You hear me, bitch? I could sit there and read you a goddamn story, but bitch, matter of fact, I could make an audio book reading the goddamn book, but I can't stand reading. I don't like that shit. But when it comes to the important things, oh, you best believe, nigga, my eyes are moving through that paper. Okay. My ears are wide open. Hold on, bro, I gotta hear this shit. Oh, you gonna send me free money? See, the one thing I know, every time the government send you something free, you gotta pay that shit back. Right. One way or another, motherfucker. One way or another. Pay it back. Now, you telling me this motherfucker sent out money to help me, then I shouldn't have to pay the shit back. Then I'll be like, okay, that's what's up. You actually giving the people some free shit. Nah, bro, you gotta pay it back. Right. You own the fucking house. Nigga, you can pay that shit off all the fuck you want to. You still got taxes every year. Still gonna pay taxes. If you don't pay them taxes, guess what? Bitch, they'll take your shit. And what make it so bad, bro? Florida is so fucking notorious a gangster, my dude. The government down here is like the biggest gangsters ever. Not. You see how Tico lets you slide with like maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and then they'll start fucking with you, sending you final notices and shit. Nah, bitch, miss that first damn tax payment on that house. Your shit goes up on the lien real quick. Like, hold on, bitch.
Somebody else gonna be buying that bitch.
How you gonna snatch my shit from me like that? Bitch, you ain't give me no time, no warning, no 3 strikes, no none of that.
You don't pay $200,000 for the house, and the tax bill like $1,500, but don't pay that tax bill. Man, that bitch will be up for auction.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I don't, man, listen, I done dabbled in a couple of tax liens and shit, and I need to really get into it. But bitch, I could pay $100 on somebody's shit. Bitch, you gotta pay me the money back. Oh, you want your house? You don't want it? Oh, okay, you can't pay me back in 6 months, nigga. $100? Really? Bitch, vacate this shit. I'm kicking you the fuck out. I'm gonna rent this bitch. Nigga, I'm finna make my money. Now I own the damn house. Ain't that some shit, bro?
Yeah. That, like I said, you pay $200,000 for the house, but miss that tax bill.
I'm the only nigga in the hood. Block. I'm the only nigga on the block with a house for pay cash.
Pay cash.
Yeah, but the tax collector, Uncle Sam, coming for your ass, bitch.
Yep. Exactly.
Uncle Sam been knocking on your door. You just been trying to dodge. You know what? Can't nobody dodge Uncle Sam, bro.
No, you gonna pay him, and if you don't pay him, guess what? Your ass gonna end up in jail. For real.
I bet you, if Osama bin Laden was paying taxes and shit like that, they would have been on found his ass.
Man. Switch gears for a quick second, man. Unfortunately, we got to do a couple of RIPs, man. We got to say rest in peace to the legend. My guy, Alex Trebek, man. He was the host of Jeopardy for 30 years, man. Um, you will be
Hold
missed,
on.
brother.
You
So
gotta
yeah,
do it right.
rest in
You
peace to
gotta
Alex
do it right.
Trebek, man,
You gotta
and
do it
prayers
right.
up to him and his family,
You gotta do it right, bro. You gotta say his name right.
man.
Who is Alex Trebek?
Who is Alex
Yeah,
Trebek?
you gotta
Boy,
say it, bro. Hey,
I ain't
boy,
gonna
he
lie,
would
man.
not.
When I first seen that, that hurt me, man, because bro, let me tell you something. When I used to go to every time I go to my grandma's house, kid, that's what was on the TV.
Yeah,
Jeopardy was
he
on the TV. If it wasn't
30.
Jeopardy, she
What is
was
it?
watching her
30
Wheel of
years?
Fortune or something like that.
Oh,
You know.
dude. But
So
damn, like one thing funny with that shit, but he
yeah.
would not accept the answer. It's I don't know whether it was him or it was the show
Uh-huh.
that was specifically like that, but he would not answer. He would not accept a question. I mean, an answer if you just like shout out the answer. No,
Uh-huh.
bitch, you gotta say what is, who
No, I
is,
think that was the
where
correct way to
was.
do it, and he couldn't accept it unless you did it like that.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
that you had to, bro. So that's what I'm saying. A legend, you have to say who is Alex Trebek.
for
Point
sure,
blank,
man.
bro.
Who
You got it.
is
You know what I'm
Alex
saying?
Trebek? He is a legend. So prayers up to him and his family, man. Unfortunately, I got to do another RIP. RIP to the Chicago rapper King Von. He was shot and killed at a nightclub in Atlanta. Unfortunately, it was another young black man that killed him. His name was Timothy Meeks. As of right now, they haven't said what ended up happening and why it ended up happening, but I am hearing that it was a beef between them that had been ongoing, and they just happened to run into each other, and you know how that street stuff be sometimes, man.
From my understanding was that there was a video out
Uh-huh.
and they showed what the altercation was, and Vaughn was actually trying to get up out of the way. He
Mm-hmm.
actually was already gone supposedly, and right behind the SUV, that's where the kid T Black, Timothy, whatever his name is. That's what
Yeah. Timothy
they
Meeks.
call him T Black or
Uh-huh.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where he came out and shot Vaughn right there. They said
Man,
that's the story that I heard this morning. I have not seen the video, but I mean,
man.
when they saying it, no disrespect to anybody out there, but I'm just saying when they said it, bro, it was kind of like a movie playing in my head. Like, I'm trying to get away from my life, and as soon as I get around that corner, they go, this motherfucker just pop out and just
Damn. Well.
take my life. But they did say one thing they did clarify is that
Uh-huh.
the two undercover officers that responded to the nightclub shooting that they also got involved into the shootout with both crews,
Mm,
and they also clarified that the bullet that shot and killed Vaughn was not one of theirs. So
mm.
everything right now is being charged to kid Timothy. Well, he was like 22.
Man, they both was young, and that was gonna bring me to my next point, man. Shout out to my guy, my son, in New York. He always had these marches called "Kings Stop Killing Kings," and man, young people, we got to do better, man. For real, this is starting to happen a little too much at this point, and it's like we got to find another way to handle beef situations or whatever we dealing with.
If I'm not mistaken, man, growing up to me, I've always felt like Kings Killing Kings was mostly about hatred, about the
Right?
things that another
Self hate,
person,
yeah, definitely,
yeah,
yeah,
like you can't have more than I have, so I gotta
right.
take you out the picture.
And you know what? The unfortunate thing that happens. You know what I
It
mean?
does, but
Yeah.
over time though, man, that shit had changed. It's no longer
Right.
that. I mean, bitch could go out and buy their rims comfortably, not throw it
Uh
on their
huh.
cars, and not worried about it getting stolen no more.
Right.
Bitch, I can leave my car unlocked
See,
in certain
but me
areas.
and
You
but
feel me?
Mav, me and you came up in the era. Well, we'll throw them up. You see what I'm saying? We'll square
Right.
off. We wasn't just going straight for the gun.
But
We
that's
was
what.
we
But
was
see,
squaring off. We was shooting
that's
a
what
fair
I'm
one.
getting at though. That's what I'm getting at though,
Yeah.
bro. Like that whole violent shit. Now it really comes from. I'm gonna. I might. I know I'm gonna get a lot of backlash for this, but at the same time, bro, I have to. I feel like all that violence and death and shit of us killing each other comes
Mm-hmm.
from the victim or the defendant, both parties, just exchanging words and just not knowing when to be an adult in a situation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, oh, bitch, my blah blah blah. Nigga, like, hold on a second. Why the fuck are we even arguing for, bro? Like, let's
Mm-hmm.
make this fucking money, kid. Let's get this shit, my nigga. You feel me? Type
Did
shit like
did
that.
they happen to say why it happened?
Dude, just altercations, just words, bro.
So
Bumped
it was
into
just an
somebody. It's
altercation
like,
that night.
yeah,
Mm.
I didn't hear anything about Vaughn or Vaughn crew having any kind of beef with this dude and his crew.
The only
It
thing,
was
like I
just
said, the only thing I did hear is that this was ongoing. You know what I'm saying? They just happened to run into each other at the club in Atlanta.
it happened with it started off with one of King's boy,
Okay.
supposedly.
Uh-huh.
He bumped into one of them guys supposedly, not
Mm.
Vaughn himself.
Yeah, man, we got to find another way to deal with stuff, man. You know, for real.
Like put it this way, the bullshit Takashi doing.
Uh-huh.
You feel me? Like shit like that. That's the type of shit that gets you hurt, get you killed.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
we need, someone like that can stand up and be like, hey, all the bullshit that I've been doing,
Mm-hmm.
I want to sincerely apologize or whatever. Even if a bitch don't accept that shit, the first
Mm-hmm.
step is, you standing up, you being the man, and you taking responsibility
Right.
for, you know, what you've done and for what's to come. You
Check it
feel
out
me?
too. You know you ain't really been seeing them that much, right? You know why you ain't been seeing them? Because he ain't making no money. And guess what? He ain't
He
making no
popped up.
money. He can't pay for that security.
He popped up. He popped up again, bro.
Listen, he might pop up, but he ain't
No,
prevalent.
bro.
He ain't everywhere like he used to be.
He popped up clowning on that man's death, bro.
Oh, he's still trolling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like shit like that. That's what I'm talking about. He could have took. He could have taken this shot right here, right, of
Uh-huh.
what happened, and send out a strong apology message to the whole Chicago area for the bullshit that he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Right.
He could have took this opportunity to really make himself and make his name relevant once again.
Uh-huh.
Cause I mean, from my understanding, Vaughn was a dude that a lot of people was loving, and it was
Yeah,
just a matter of
definitely.
time
You know, him and
before,
Lil Durk was like this.
yeah,
Yeah.
that whole old block crew,
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like it was just a matter of time before the whole nation really knew who this guy was.
Right.
Like he was getting out there,
He was
bro.
getting
Like,
there. He was bubbling. He was bubbling.
yeah, I mean, I heard his name here and there and all that
Right.
shit, but I ain't never really listened to his music because, I mean, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not into music like I used to be, kid. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so when you start coming out with all these different style of music and all that shit,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of hard to keep up with because, especially the shit that we doing,
Right.
we have to be able to dissect all that shit all at once. Be like go-go music from the DC area, Chicago
Right.
music. I don't even know what it's called. You feel me? You
Mm-hmm.
got all southern music, northern music, like it's
Right.
all different type of music out there. It's hard for me to just be like, damn, I like this guy, I like that guy, I like this chick, that chick. Like, I mean, music is music now. If that bitch is playing on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
that's what the fuck I'm listening to. That's it.
Right.
I don't go out my way to find new artists anymore, kid.
Mm-hmm. I
So
feel you on that. Well, I'm gonna be honest, man, and I might end up getting a little bit of backlash for how I feel, but I'm gonna be honest, dude. I have a love and hate relationship for our music for the simple fact of don't get it twisted. You know, I'm from the projects. I understand that people are only speaking on the things that's happening to them. They're only speaking on their environments. They're only speaking on, real life situations. But at the same time, dude, we talk about doing the most heinous, treacherous, nastiest, conniving, most effed up things possible that we could do each other. That's what we talk about in our music. And I just I just can't feel that like that, but at the same time, like I said, you don't get me wrong, I understand that it's art. I understand that they speaking on their struggle, you know
be
but
honest, bro.
we talk about doing the craziest shit to each other, bruh. And I'm sorry, but that do contribute to some of this shit that we have as far as us killing each other.
We
I
do.
do
It
think that the
does.
music has something to do with it,
It really does because I mean the music is not just about the struggle anymore, about how they're coming up or anything. It's about
uh
how much hate they have for another nigga or they block or they
Yeah,
city and all that
definitely,
shit. I'm
definitely.
tired of hearing about that shit, bro. Like,
Hmm.
okay, so dude, you hard, you hard. That's fine and dandy.
Right.
I get it. I respect that. That's you.
Hmm.
Be you. You soft, you soft. Be cotton, nigga. That's you.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, if you could come together and find a way to make money
Right.
and bring up
Hmm.
our race
Hmm.
and make sure that the next generation understand that we gotta
Right.
stop fighting each other,
Right.
then my dude, you just a legend on the way.
And you know what sucks about it,
You know what I'm
man?
saying?
It's like, unfortunately, man, they all a lot of times it always end up being too late by the time they figure it out, and they like, man, you know what? I probably shouldn't have did that. And that's why I speak on Takashi so much, kid. It's like, listen. Takashi got that security. If he ain't had that security, he wouldn't be doing none of the shit that he doing. You know what I mean? I bet he don't pop out like that. I bet he don't be in no clubs. I bet he don't be out nowhere. Because at the end of the day, bro, if he was out somewhere, something would happen to that cat. I promise you that.
Listen,
You know?
I know we all gotta die one day, but I don't want to be the one who put myself in a situation to die.
No, hell no. We all
If
we
I'm,
all got a day that we gonna go.
but
But
if
bitch, I'm trying to go from old age.
listen, bro, if I'm Takashi's security, bro, if I'm
Yeah.
one of the security, the minute that nigga start opening his mouth talking shit about another crew, my dude, and I
Mm,
know I don't even need to worry about these niggas bringing guns. I just, bro, you open your mouth
mm,
and start talking shit, real cash shit about somebody else,
right.
bro. You on your own. I didn't
Listen,
grow
my
up with
G,
you, my
I
nigga.
don't
I
care if
don't
they was
know you.
paying me $1 million. Nigga, they couldn't pay me
Listen,
$1 billion to guard
no,
that cat.
listen, bro. I
For
didn't.
real.
First off, nigga, you not my brother. I didn't grow up with you, bro. I don't know you from point A to point B. You are just my employer. Guess what I can do to
Right,
my employer?
right.
Quit, motherfucker. Matter of fact, since you in the fucking music business, I will send you a quartet and show you how to fuck I quit. I fucking quit.
For real.
You know what
For
I'm saying?
real.
Like, bro, don't go sit there and ask to be shot at.
I don't see
Don't
how anybody could be this cat security. I'm sorry.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying, kid. Ain't nowhere in hell that the shit that he's doing
Hmm.
is free like that, bruh. Like that
No,
nigga
not at
really,
all.
he really paid these guys
Yeah,
to let them troll, bruh.
yeah,
To let him
definitely,
troll. Cause
definitely.
I'll be down, bruh. If you're gonna sit there and deface me like that
Hmm.
publicly, humiliate me, talk shit about me, talking about how you come on my block, do this and do that, bro. You can come on the block all fucking day long, do
Hmm.
whatever the fuck you want to do. You not
Right.
hurting me, bro.
I
Who
agree.
you hurting? You not hurting me. Now you step in front of my door,
Hmm.
knock on that shit and let me open it, then talk that shit.
Right.
No, bro, you gonna be like, what's up, homie, man? You know, I was in the neighborhood, I came to see. Bro, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Right.
So them niggas was right when they said, bro, you calling motherfuckers paying them so you can troll them, so
Right.
they can let you troll.
Hmm.
No, fuck that, bro. Kiss my ass.
No, I'm
Mm-mm.
good on that. Hey, did you hear when Trump was standing up there to the podium, right? And he was like calling different people up there. Did you hear when he was calling Lil Pump? Because you know Lil Pump voted for him. And he
Little
called him
pimp,
Lil Pip.
little pimp, so shit. Y'all know who he is?
Y'all know who
Y'all
he
know who
is?
he is?
He called him
And
Lil Pip.
and this
That's what his
motherfucker up there,
clown ass get.
and this motherfucker up there talking about some no sleepy Joe, right? Bruh.
He called his ass Lil Pip.
Oh,
Hell no.
and then another bullshit I didn't like what people talking about, man. First off, y'all keep Cardi name out y'all motherfucking mouth talking about some she was just a fucking pawn for the goddamn Democrats, bro.
Uh-huh.
Like that was very, very fucking childish to even say about somebody like that. Like she has pull, she has fans,
Uh-huh.
and she's a Democrat. She
Right.
like what Kamala and Joe talking about.
Hmm.
Fuck Donald Trump. That's what she feels like.
Exactly.
So for somebody else to come up and be like, oh, they use her as a pawn and shit like that. Hold
Mm-hmm.
on, time the fuck out, bro. You know how many fucking Republican celebrities are out there, bitch? And we love they fucking movies all the fucking time.
Uh-huh.
Great fucking actors and
Hmm.
actresses. they all go out and speak on behalf of Republican candidate.
Yeah, definitely. And at the
But
end of
y'all
the day,
talking shit.
whoever you aligned with, like whoever you believe in, you might go out and you might speak on that. You might speak with that person or whatever. You know.
Exactly. So I mean, like, so what? So what? She got. Listen, I think she was what? She wasn't the first hip hop celebrity to interview a president, was she?
Nah, I don't think so.
But was she somewhat like the biggest, or what? I mean, this would probably make her like the biggest, depending on this situation, right?
I would
On
have
this
to
whole
fact check it.
pandemic.
I would have to fact check that.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I mean, like, dude, that's a fucking honor and a pleasure, bro. Whether
Definitely.
he's a president or not,
Hmm.
I get the privilege and the honor to sit down and interview one of the candidates that's getting ready to run our country
Exactly.
personally.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Definitely.
I could be one of the first ones to say shit. Hell, I met him while he was running, or I met him while he became president. Not, oh, I knew him before he was president. Oh, fuck that shit. Everybody knew him before he was president, but now he's
Right.
more important that he is the president.
And you know what? Since we speaking on that, man, let's speak on Kamala Harris for a second, man. Shout out to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is the first black. Hell, she's the first black person to enter as the vice president, and
You're
she's
so
also
you are
hold
so
on, and
wrong.
she's
You are
also
so
the
wrong. You are
first
so wrong.
woman to enter as the vice president.
She's the first woman of color. Well,
Uh,
she's the first woman, and she is
Man, don't tell me
technically
you finna come with that bullshit too, because I'm telling you right now. Go ahead, say what you finna say. Go ahead.
Kamala Harris is not the first person of color to be named vice president.
Who is?
As what the fuck is his name? I gotta look him up again, but he was appointed by Teddy Roosevelt. As a matter of fact, he was a white Indian. He was white, half Indian.
Oh, well, that's dope. I'm glad you brought that
He
fact up, man. You know what I'm
man. I
saying?
mean,
But
the
I did
man went
want
to
to give her her
college.
flowers while she here, man. So I will say this. Congrats from being the first woman vice president, Dan. And shout out to the person that you was just talking about. That was the first vice president of color. That's super dope. But since you brought up Cardi, man, I wanted to say congrats to Cardi B on her new shoe line with Reebok, man. That's big right there too.
Did she? Nah, I ain't even know that.
Yeah, man. She got a nice little shoe line getting ready to drop. I think it said November 19th or something like that. But yeah, that's super dope. But hey, y'all, we finna go ahead and get up out of here. That's our show, man. Shout out to my dog Mav.
Hold
We
on, that's his
appreciate
name.
y'all. We also want y'all to please go on subscribe. Subscribe to the Convo with Mav and Kato, please. Go ahead, bro. You say you got something you want to get off your chest?
Yeah. Okay. So technically, Kamala Harris is America's first woman, first black, and first South Asian vice president elected right now.
Super dope. Super
But
dope. Super dope.
but she would not be the first person of color to serve as a
Right.
vice president of the United States. 1928, Charles Curtis.
That's what you talking about?
Yeah, Charles
Dope.
Curtis.
Dope.
A Native American lawmaker and member of the Kaw Nation, was elected President Herbert Hoover's vice president.
I like it.
He
I
grew up
like
in
it.
Topeka, Kansas, where he was born to a white father and one quarter Kaw Indian mother. So she wasn't even fully Indian.
I
But
like it, man. So,
it
hey,
was
like I was saying, y'all, we finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. I'm your boy Kato. That's Mav. This is the Convo with Mav and Kato.
real quick. He is the great grandson of a white plume or whatever, a call chief known for offering to help the Lewis and Clark expedition.
Oh,
So
okay.
I mean,
Dope.
yeah. So he had very
Sound
long
like he was
history.
doing his thing.
Oh yeah. So
Dope. Dope. So
Charles
yeah, like I
Curtis.
said, we're finna go ahead and get up out of here, man. And we appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for rolling with us. And I do want to say this, man. I know it's so many other podcasts you could be watching, but you're sitting here and watching this one. So I'm your boy Kato. That's Mav. It's the Convo with Mav and Kato. Thank y'all.
Love me, they love me, they love me.